Yeah guys, this is my comparison of the Barrows melee gear armour. All the stats are exactly the same across the board apart from prior. Now the prior bonus you only get with Verix, and as you can see on the screen, I mean feel free to pause it or check it out. The stats are really good. If you look at that, just with the 4 pieces of armour, you get nearly 4,000 life point bonus, and that does, that all adds up. That's good. So now, as well with Barrows armour, you've got all the styles of the weapon, obviously, and then effects that you get off the armour for wearing all 4 pieces. Now, as you can see, 2 of them, Verix and Torags, are crush. That's because Torags is a hammer, Verix is a flower. Darix is the great access slash, and Goofens is this war spear, and that's obviously stab. Now, the effects they have are the things that really affect the money. Torags and Verix, they're both fairly cheap. They're about 1.5 mil at the minute. Now their effects, Torags has a chance of draining 20% of the opponent's adrenaline, which obviously that's only PvP. And Verix, his effect has a chance of hitting through armors and prayer. Again, that's only good in PvP, but it is good. Darix is good for controlled combat training. The lower your health with Darix, the higher your hit. But obviously you need to make sure you don't die at the same time as training. And then Goofens will heal you. It has a chance of what damage you do, it has a chance of healing you for that, which that all adds up, which is good. Yeah guys, so this is kind of a basic setup, or not necessarily basic setup, but this is what I was using when I was level 70. Now you've got your full Barrows, so you've got your helmet, body, legs and weapon. Now from that you're going to get your set effects, which is good, which is what you're looking for. Just necklace and ring of wealth, you might change that for a warrior's ring. Again, the glory, you might change that for fury, whatever. You might have a skill cape. Either way, all this gear is changeable, so it's whatever you've got at hand and whatever you're comfortable with. So if we look at the actual stats, we're getting some nice numbers up here. If we have a look at the armor, just have a 4,000 armor bonus you can get from there, and that is pretty amazing. Prior points, obviously we're only getting it because we've got Verix, not the other stuff, so we won't include there. And the armor bonus is, what's that, 1,090. So that is good bonuses when you look at it. And if we look at bandos for example, the price of that, as much as it is fairly cheap at the minute, it's still a lot more when you compare to the price of this. You're going to get less. Yeah, so we've dropped down already. So, if you get people saying, oh, I only get bandos or something, so for bandos, it's not that worth it. You might as well just, use your Barrows items. You're going to get the set effects. Let's be honest, it looks better, I think. And yeah, that's it. And your stats are going to be better, so you don't really want to be spending the money on bandos. So I'd use this. There's some of the advantages and disadvantages of this stuff as well. Yeah, so advantages is the set effects. If you use like any of these, this is obviously the better one for PvP, but Goofens, it heals you, like I said earlier, so you do get that. The main disadvantages of using this is for the effects you need all 4 pieces of armour. So you need to use a weapon, and the helmet, which if you're slaying, obviously you'd want a Slayer helm over one of these helmets, but you can always switch it out for but then at the same time you might just be doing a bit of PVM, sorry. You might just want to get some kills, get some drops. You might not be doing Slayer, so it all kind of adds up. You do need to pay for this to be repaired as well, but even that, it doesn't cost a massive amount to have it repaired, and you will be making that money back, so it is definitely worth paying out for it to be fixed every now and then. Apart from that, there's not too much more to say about it. It's great gear. Like I said, all the gear is the same stats apart from prior, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. Now, if you want just the helm, body, and legs just for a bit of combat and you don't want to use a weapon, maybe you've got a god sword or something, then go ahead and get the stats of them, even without the weapon. They're still amazing. It's only the set effects you're going to lose. So, yeah, definitely give it a go. But I'd definitely get the one I prefer is I would go for Verix. It's only about 100 or 200k more than Torax, and you get that prayer bonus, so it's definitely worth getting. And that's pretty much it for this video. So let me know if it's helped you a bit, if you're thinking about what armor you should get for, when you're level 70. Should you bother getting Barrows armor? And yeah, hopefully it's helped you. And if it has, just leave a comment or anything like that. And that's pretty much it for this video. Thanks for watching.